Hello, good evening, SVS. This is Satellite Media. Mr. Rafubechi, let us look at this statement that came from Sheikh Gumi, advising Southeastern governors to arm some Igbo youths to fight IPOB. You understand that IPOB means indigenous people of Biafra.
Yeah, for all of us.
So does it mean this is a war declared against Biafra by Sheikh Gumi?
Yeah, Sheikh Gumi is trying to stir up a serious escalation among the Biafran nation. It's just like a serpent, story he told Eve during the creation of heavens and the earth. The serpent went to the Eve, deceived Eve, and today we have seen how far woman had gone, after obeying, the serpent to at least deviate from being God's #1 interest. So Sheikh Gumi is giving such solution among Igbos, to the Igbos to begin to arm themselves, and that will begin to look like, militarization of southeastern Nigeria. Because if the youth arm themselves against IPOB, it means myself arming myself against myself. There will be chaos, bloody chaos in that region. And wherever they come from, we know how to hold them. When they are using their subtle brain on us, we actually tell them that we are more dangerous than snake. What Sheikh Gumi has said, I think, has attracted international criticism all over the world. The American, the Israeli, and the rest of the world, especially the almighty country of interest in this Biafra declaration, that is Finland. Finland has actually picked offense because that statement is not only incriminating but very dangerous to the Igbo nation. We actually understand that if we obey such instruction from Fulani man, I think Kosovo, Vietnam, and even Southern Sudan will be better off than Igbo land. If Igbo youths are well equipped with arms, Nigeria will go into another one that is more bloodier than Nigerian Biafran civil war, a pogrom that at least lingered from 1967 to 1970, 36 months. And this Fulani man is giving us another suggestion to throw our region into that kind of chaotic commotion. Don't you think that Fulani has come to this part of the world to occupy, divide and rule, buy and possess? These are parts of Fulani, agenda. And this agenda has failed because right from onset, a prophet from Igbo land, the Mosaic prophet Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, that is now incarcerated, actually prophesied that time shall come, they will all leave the bush and come into the town, started buying people in the township. And you can see what is going on in Southwest. The Fulanis have left their bush, their dwelling places, which is bush, where they pitch their tents, coming into Ondo State, Ekiti State, southwestern cities, buying people, buying farmers, buying worshippers. St. Augustine in Owo, Ondo State, Celestial Church at Custom Baggage Road, Idiroko. They have come at Igbongo and the Ibarakwa community in Oyo State and Ochun State, buying people. This is what a manifestation. Manifestations of Nnamdi Kanu's was prophecies in the past. That's why I'm imploring every Igbo man to join us on this struggle against Fulani Islamization process. They have come to possess our land, rule over us, buy us, draw their sword into Atlantic Ocean, meaning they are going to take over the whole coastal line of Biafra, from Bight of Guinea down to Bight of Benin, even up to Badagry. Fulani is going to take everywhere. That is their own plan. So what we are saying now is that people should turn their back on that kind of suggestion from Gumi, Sheikh, an Islamic clergy. Imagine somebody that is talking to God, believing that God is #1, Muhammad is 2nd, is trying to cause this kind of bloody mayhem in Igbo land. Do you know what it takes to arm the Igbo youths? If the Igbo youths arm themselves against IPOB, that's against themselves, I don't think Abuja will be safe. I think Sheikh Gumi, Saudi Arabia should hype up the former ban. They're supposed to garnish it more for the clergy not to set his foot again on Medina soil or Mecca.
Okay, now let us look at it from this angle, because the Southeastern governors, the political class, has always been accused of betrayal, of sabotage. Do you think the Southeastern governors can be trusted not to heed the advice of Sheikh Gumi?
No, they can never. They can never. The one they did in the past about arming a security outfit called Ebubago, they are regretting this time around because most of those Ebubago security outfit, they have been misusing the weapon, using it to settle scores among the Igbo brothers. And it's obvious that they found out. That's why they dismantled Ebubago. What is on board now is Ago Nechemba. I think Ago Nechemba, the name of that group that discovered the hotel.
Is, I think it's a security architecture by Anambra State.
Anambra State, yes. So that Ago Nechemba and Echieteka Kogene. Udogachi, Ago Nechemba and Udogachi is newly initiated one by Soludo, and they are making what? Good results. Why? The hotel discovered in Anambra State, they discovered there were 30 graves upstairs, the topmost roof of that hotel, and the owner is bragging with security operatives. They're interrogating him now. Then there are other criminals in the hideout, criminal camps hideout in Anambra State. They busted them and get all of them arrested. And I've never seen them arrested anybody that said, I am IPOB or I am ESN or I am BLA. No, they are doing the security work, assigned to them.
They are diligent in that.
They are very, very diligent. They know who is who. They are arresting Fulani. 3 Fulani headers were arrested. They kidnapped someone in Anambra State. During the inquiry and the investigation, they were apprehended by Udogachi. I don't understand. That Agune Chamber got 3 of them arrested. They were Fulani, and they have they have actually confessed to the to this criminality, to the crime they committed. So they are doing well. Then what I'm trying to say again is that the governors in the Southeast, I think they are beginning to be apprehensive about this Fulani divide and rule of a thing. Actually, if not, by now they would have begun to, they would have militarized everywhere by providing arms for the Igbo youths to fight against themselves. But you can see now that game over for the Fulani oligarchies or oligarch. The solution or suggestion from Sheikh Gumi is what the whole world is using right now to judge the Fulani nation and the Nigerian nation, especially Israel and Finland. They have picked up that point, thereby exonerating and setting free Mazi Simon Ekpa. Actually, they've seen that Nigerian government, the Fulani hegemony, they are the problem of insecurity we have across Nigeria.
Okay, now let us take attention to Finland, because in what looks like Finnish authorities turning down maybe approach of Nigerian government for extraordinary rendition of Simon Ekpa, we have seen that it was reported that the Nigerian government was invited to ICC by Finnish authority and to prove their case. Because ordinarily, if rendition was possible, I don't think Simon Ekpa will still be in Finland. Maybe he's been in Nigeria today. What is your take?
Yeah, I told you that on, over and over again, that Finland is pranking on Nigeria. That was when the rumor mongers were, on it, last month and last year, that Simon Ekpa is going to be extradited, that Nigerian government will try him here. Then the one that CDS, the chief of, I think, the defense staff, Christopher Musa, was, selling around to the globe that Ekpa must be extradited, that Nigeria must embrace the visitation, the invitation by ICC. I told people that these people are just pranking on Nigeria, because one thing that is very, very sure is you've not honored the invitation by ICC. Why are you still want to kill the so-called assailants, the so-called accused, Nnamdi Kanu and what do you call this man, Simon Ekpa? You should at least honor the invitation by ICC. That is when rendition is possible. You can't do that without meeting up with international documents or law or legality, because you must go to ICC and prove yourself beyond reasonable doubt to the court, international court, that Simon Ekpa is a killer. But you've not done that. You are fidgeting anytime you are invited by ICC. Nigeria has not been able, to substantiate their evidences that this young man has actually committed the offense he is being held for in Finland. And they are talking about renditioning him, dancing, singing around. I said, you people don't know what you are doing. I said, CDS, Christopher Musa, doesn't know what he's doing. Because it is obvious that Nigeria is the one that is erring and the culpable here. But the one that is causing insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria.
If I may ask you, what of the argument in some quarters that because of the presence of somebody like Bianco Ojukwu in this government, that Finnish government could be pressured to do the bidding of Nigerian government, owing to who Ojukwu is, or rather was, and owing to the wife. But again, some people have argued that Nigerian government may have entered into a deal with Finnish authority for crude.
I told you earlier that Simon Ekpa is about exchange for crude oil. Crude oil exchange for Simon Ekpa, yes. I said it over and over again last week and even this week. And they actually failed to succeed because of some persons that don't control their mouth. Sheikh Gumi's, utterances, yes, outbursts, contributed more to it. Finland authority has turned around and find out that material things are rubbish. Exchange for crude oil, they would have bowed to that. But you see utterances from Sheikh Gumi and what do you call this man, Ahmad Bache, and the rest of the Fulanis in this government and outside this government is what is raising eyebrow now in Israel, ICC, and even Almighty United States. Do you know that ICC officials are monitoring the events? Yes, going on in Nigeria, political events, political issue, political stage of this country. They are monitoring our news, our new daily newspapers. I don't know what I understand. They are following us, gradually. Yet, these our political leaders don't want to know because they believe that they are all and all. They are gods here. They can do anything here and get scot-free. Go scot-free. That's why Sheikh Gumi has the prerogative not to control his, utterances. And you see, it is playing out. Because of what he said now, Israel is trying to ex Finland, and America is exing Finland and Nigeria already.
Let me ask this question, Mr. Arab.
Okay.
If Bianco Ojukwu is to be pushed forward to negotiate for rendition of Simon Ekpa, do you think it will work?
Ojukwu spirit will buy her. Yes. You heard in Igbo. Igbo land will buy her. The Igbo men, women, children that lost their life during pre-Biafra Nigeria Civil War and during the post-war struggle, their spirit will buy her. She would not have done that. I'm telling you, do you know who Ojukwu is? I don't tell you, all these people I named, all these points I made, they would go after her. The souls of the innocent, the souls of the unborn baby whose mother's stomach, womb, was torn with jackknife by Fulani fighters will hunt Bianco no to death. See, let me tell you, it is not possible. Bianca is not going to do that. Bianca is Biafra. Biafra is Bianca. Everything that Bianca represents is embedded on Biafra struggle. Biafra can never be denied. Okay, Ojukwu, dead or alive, did not deny Biafra. Bianca is a living legacy Ojukwu left on the earth today, which is why I'm telling the whole world that if Bianca connive with Finland to sell Simon Ekpa, Bianca will never live to tell story. Ojukwu spirit, Biafra spirit will buy her. Listen and listen good. Finland is tired of Nigeria. That country is pranking on Nigeria. Finland indirectly is calling Nigeria a foolish country, a country that could not put his house in order, and is still asking for Ekpa's head. Ekpa, you are talking about, is our citizen. Nnamdi Kanu, that is the chief Comptroller General, Director General, IPOB, has been castrated for how many years now? One in the courts, 2-3 times. You still hold him. Ekpa coming into Nigeria. Do you people get sense at all? Okay, Mr. Finland has actually pranked on Nigeria successfully, and there's nothing Nigeria can do about it.
Lastly on this, Mr. Araf, Bianco Ojukwu tacitly the other day talk about his commitment to securing Nadokalo release.
Yes.
Do you see sincerity in that?
There is sincerity on that. He has been trying, working around the clock to do it. But hate and ethnic bigotry is what is playing out here. Each time Tinubu wants to release Nnamdi Kanu, the Fulanis will rush, threaten him, intimidate him. He will stop. Fulani is the one holding him. But if you ask me, I tell you that on the basis of cowardice, Tinubu is the one. Because Tinubu is afraid of Fulani. Tinubu is afraid of Fulanis. Tinubu is Nigerian president. Tinubu can do anything. Tinubu can go along today and sack Fulanis from Nigeria. Fulani will run into desert, all of them. Because Tinubu is the chief commander of armed forces. I'm telling you, commander-in-chief of the armed forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. He can do anything within his strength, willpower to do what? Let Nnamdi Kanu free. Even if Malami, El-Rufai, Buhari, Bacha Ahmad, Sheikh Gumi, Mamu, where he's being detained in the USA, if they join forces together, never could this man stop Tinubu from doing what he can.
Let me say very big thank you. Let me say very big thank you for your time, Mr. Rafu.
You're welcome.
This is South Namibia and Mr. Martin.